I know for a fact, like for me, this book inspired, oh my God, it inspired me so much. Like your writing style, just, you really took me there. It was super emotional. Like I felt like I was there with you. And
Wow.
yeah, absolutely. And I wrote, when I read this book, I wrote a review on it. And I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember, but it was on my blog, and you actually went on there and commented and said thanks for for the review. You liked it, but
Yeah.
it had a tremendous impact. And everybody I know, and I've lent this book out. I've bought copies for other people, especially people who are starting in Kyokushin.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring, and not just Kyokushin, actually, even just martial arts in general. It is so. It's This book could be a movie, literally. It is. It's like a
Yeah, but
script for a movie.
it feels like a movie, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I'm
I
sure it does.
think about it. It's like literally, in 1991 in March, I arrived in Japan, and so it's literally 30 years now. Like next year
Wow.
in April, it's 30 years ago. But for me, even like when I get into the material and I start talking about it, it seems completely timeless. Like, to be honest, it's like it was like the last 3 years with Oyama Masatatsu were really timeless, and they were magical. And it was such a beautiful time because I had no worries in life. Like the only thing was I just wanted to train.
Yeah.
I swear, man. Like people were thinking, were calling me crazy and thinking, "Oh, man, how can you do this, and how can you live that lifestyle?" I was like a pig in shit, man. I was so happy, like for real. This is like I was living the dream. I loved it. I loved being in the Deshi.
Yeah. And you saw students come and go
Oh
that
yeah,
couldn't take it. So
yeah.
what and I mean, and so many of us know stories that came out of that program, how hard it was. And I had Judd on the podcast. I mean, he
Yeah,
talked, Judd Reed, and he talked about it as well. So we know how brutal it was.
yeah.
What made you stay?
I love Sosai. Like, oh man, I would die for that guy.
Wow.
Like for real. Yeah. Oh shit. Whew. Yeah. I miss him. Oh man. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen, but yeah, wow, I really loved him. Like for me, he was my Mr. Miyagi,
Mm.
and it's not even a joke. People don't understand it, man. I just I would have done anything, for to see him come into the dojo in the morning and just go, "Oosh," and it wasn't because he wasn't doing anything special. It was just that whole persona, like, because
His presence.
he inspired. Oh shit, yeah. Uh, Give me a second there.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Take your time.
he inspired me to be the best of me that I could be, and and it was like being in the presence of God, a living God for me. And when he said, gain weight, I gained weight, because it's gonna make me stronger. And if he wanted me to be stronger, that's just what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make him so proud. That year after I graduated and he passed away, I went on to fight in the European heavyweight championships, which was to be the last time the European organization was as one,
Mm-hmm.
because the day after they had the branch chief meeting and they split apart, right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
People were going with Matsui or people were going with Midori, and it's like so. But that was the last tournament when the Kyokushin in Europe was still one, and I knocked everyone out, like literally.
I know some.
Um,
Actually,
yeah,
my instructor was there. He's told me stories.
yeah, man, it was a different level, man. It was also on my mother's birthday, and I wanted to make her proud too. But like, for me, it was just like, Francisco Filio had flown all the way to Romania to watch this tournament because he wanted to know what to watch out for. And then when he saw me, he he got scared. He actually got scared, and I didn't know this until way after he'd already beat me. So it's kind of like I should have known, because I would have been, mentally stronger in the head when fighting him. But he was, he was pumped up to be a lot. But yeah, man, something strange happened in the final. I think it was the defending, the current, that time the current defending heavyweight champion was. He stepped up to the final to fight me, and then he did this. As he called the judge over and said, "I'm not fighting Nick." And I was like, "No way, man! It's the final. I don't care how hurt you are. I won't even kick you on the leg, but this let me fight for this." I mean, he's, I literally knocked out the first 4 guys, and then when he'd seen that, everyone had seen that, and then in the final, he's like, "I'm okay. I don't need to be knocked down."
So
yeah.
I know something else from that. So my instructor was there, and he told me this story, and I think it was that tournament. He said where people were prepping at the tournament, they're going around, they're warming up, they're doing all this thing, and Nicholas Pettas had his headphones on, laying on at bleachers, just resting until your name was called, and then you just get up, walk through the tatami, do your business, knock him out, and just walk off. He said it was incredible to watch.
Yeah, and it's really true, because that's actually exactly what I did. I was like literally lying down the whole day, because like I didn't want to like use any energy, or I just wanted to be as fresh as possible. But it's true.